Good morning. My name is Erin, and I'm going to share my weekly planning process. This week will be a little bit different because I am on vacation, so I will not be as busy, will not have as many things to do, and my to-do list is going to really shift from being a little bit more work, project, deadline focused to cleaning and enjoying a staycation at home. So, first thing we're going to do is go through my Hobonichi cousin. Last week I realized I jumped around quite a bit. And I have my coffee. Taking a sip of that. Oh, let me just share. I've started adding in one of these salt packets into my coffee in the morning. And some mornings I've been leaving I use a Chobani creamer. I've been leaving that out and just using this element packet, and it's been perfect. Highly recommend. Anyway, totally forgot what I was going to say, but let's get into this. All right, so in terms of the monthly, my monthly is up to date. I did switch inks because the Twisby Eco Rose Gold with Birmingham Pen Company Petrified Wood is pretty close to empty. I'm probably just going to clean this out soon. I'm so used to fine and extra fine nibs that with a medium and the speed in which it went through the ink, I was very surprised. I'll talk about this ink in a moment. So that's my monthly. Now weekly. Here's my weekly this week. So let me go ahead and add in So this is where I'm at right now. It's just before 8 o'clock and I am working on my weekly planning. Now this pen, and you'll see it a few times throughout, this is the Ferris Wheel Press brush pen in fine with Ferris Wheel Press Velvet Ballet. And I love that pen. I love how it writes. It really struggles with shimmer. And when I contacted Ferris Wheel Press, they basically said, yep, we don't recommend a fine for our shimmer inks. That's fair. I prefer a fine nib. So I gave it a shot. There were times throughout the week when it got quite clogged up and really had a hard time flowing. And what I will say is my handwriting is very different when I'm writing slowly than when I'm writing at my normal speed. So again, I'll point that out a few times throughout. Love that pen. Don't love it with a shimmer ink. So we'll learn for the future not to put shimmer inks in there. Now then, going to my dailies. I did pull out, I have it's the Apple version. It's called Life Print. And so it's much like a Sprocket or Canon has a version. Anyway, I don't know all the brands, but it prints out a mini picture on sticker paper and then you can put it in. With the Life Print, it has the option to you can print out a live picture and then hold your camera over it and it brings the live picture to life, including movement and sound, which I love about it. But I recently downloaded an app where I can do a collage, and so I've been printing out these mini pictures. So I added those in, or added that in for Super Bowl Sunday. It's very tiny. I know what it is. You may have a hard time. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. It's a picture of my dog curled up on a soft blanket on my bed with her head on a pillow, and I just thought that was cute, so I took a picture of that. So Super Bowl Sunday was really nice. We went to my husband's colleagues and had kind of the typical buffalo chicken dip and wings and Go Chiefs. Yay. Monday, I had a lot of call outs at work. There were a good percentage of my staff out. So I was actually in ratio working with the students, which was good and bad. It was great because I love working with the kids. It was not so great because I had to cancel some meetings and things like that. Tuesday, I found out at work that they're going to send me to be a safety care trainer. And so I'm very happy about that. This is the pilot Decimo with Madame Mulberry by Ferris Wheel Press. It's very light, and I'm really on the fence for whether I like it or not. When I'm looking at the camera, it actually doesn't look as light as it does in person. So interestingly, oh, the other thing, it's hard to see, but I drew these little dots, the extent of my artistic abilities. But I saw the Starlink go overhead for the first time. So my entire family, we waited on the deck and we got to see the whole string of Starlink satellites. Wednesday, super exhausted, not just physically, but mentally. I got home, laid in bed, fell asleep for a little bit, and then got up and had to do the whole evening routine of dinner and things like that. But just very tired. And I think as I went later on in the week, I think the reason why is I did not take my vitamins this week, and I really think B6 makes a difference. Thursday, I was very excited because I ordered a Laban Rosa in lilac, which is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pen. I filmed an unboxing. As I opened it, I saw that the tines were split, and it was an extra fine. And as I wrote with it, literally a blob of ink hit the page, and so I sent those pictures that I pulled from my video that I filmed to the company I ordered from. And yesterday they sent me all the postage and such to mail back, and I put it in the mail yesterday to go back. So hopefully they can fix it. It was the last one in an extra fine, and I got it on sale. So I'm really hoping. Anyway, so maybe you'll see another video. I'm not going to post that one because I don't think it's the company's fault. I think it was just a fluke. So anyway, so I have a picture of my little Laban Rosa pen, and I went to a class that I thought was going to be a hip hop class, and it's called Hop Fit, and you sit on a ball and you bounce to the beat of music. It was ridiculous. I will say it's days later, my legs are still sore, so that was interesting. Friday, my son had a temperature, and I could not in good conscience send him to school, but my husband and I both work in public school, and if you take a day off or call out the day before a vacation week and you don't provide a doctor's note, you don't get paid. So he and I had to finagle our days where he went in the morning, I stayed home in the morning, and then I went in the afternoon, he came home. So we made it work. And then yesterday was vacation day 1. So my husband did some house cleaning and found this picture of when my son was just maybe 2 or 3, what was this? January, February, March, April, May, 4 months old. And that little nugget was like 3 months old. My best friend from college. So, and then my son and I went and got boba at this new place nearby, and he created his own flavor. He looked at the board and he picked out white chocolate banana. It was delicious. And the place had just opened up a week before, and we talked about, maybe they could name a beverage after him. So, and we talked about the importance of supporting small businesses, and that might be a future place for him to work in a couple of years. And then we somehow got on the topic of how to treat customers and build a customer base and loyalty and such. We have interesting conversations these days. Okay, so that is my Hobonichi cousin. Now, my husband surprised me. It's already getting worn and I love it, with this Galen Leather Co. A5 zipper notebook cover for getting to 500 subscribers. So I have moved into this. It has a removable 4-pen sleeve, and then it has this, which some people put like charging cords and things like that. I've got a couple pens. All right, so my day free. Now I have already updated the calendar because again, I am on vacation this week, so I don't have a whole lot. So no, my husband's playing golf tomorrow. I have therapy on Tuesday, and I'm getting together with some former colleagues. My son's doing a run camp. We're meeting with our, I see one thing that I can update. We had a change in appointment time, so this is going to come out. Meeting with our financial advisor for our yearly meeting, and then I also went through the other evening. This was my anxiety kicking in, and I went through to the end of the school year and added in anything else that was added to my work calendar, so that's all up to date. All right, now monthly. I have my habit tracker here, which is up to date. Let me just make sure. Yep. So that is up to date. Then I have my weekly. And let me see if there's anything that I can cross off. Now this is where you can start to really see the Ferris wheel press brush pen kind of fall apart. So I did my teacher observations on Wednesday. That is done. I just have to write up. I did that on Thursday, so that's all done. I still have to do that. Spirit Week I participated in. And I did read an article. We ended up not doing cooking class. And incident reports, I check those every day and did the week with 0. Fantastic. All right, and I have my cleaning list. This is done. This is done. And I can do these two right after filming. Oh, this is done. Perfect. So on a roll with that. All right. So you'll see me switch inks a couple of times throughout the week. I have right here my Coeco Student with Ferris Wheel Press. Nope, sorry. Diamine Ink Vent Storm. This is the Ferris Wheel Press brush pen. Now here's where it gets real. And I actually put, pen's really struggling with the shimmer. I also, just health-wise, have just been really struggling. I woke up dripping in sweat on Wednesday, so I didn't do that. Didn't do a morning workout. Also, remember that was a day I was utterly exhausted. So I think it's that I'm not taking my vitamins and I'm just worn down. There's a lot going on. Here's me trying to get the Ferris Wheel Press brush pen going. I ended up switching to a different pen and waiting till I got home and doing some work on it. This right here, it's actually interesting. This is the Van Diemen's European Honeybee Eater Wing that I thought went really well with the Laban Rosa Lilac. This is extra fine. So here's an example, and it's a little hard to see, but you can see that the ink is much darker anytime I picked it up and started writing with it. Anyway, going forward, Saturday, Sunday, I'm really trying to use up the ink, the Inkabar Gray in my Narwhal Galen Leather Co. collab pen. So I've been using that a little bit more this week. And today it's my mother-in-law and sister-in-law's birthday. Yesterday was my mother-in-law's birthday. My sister-in-law's birthday is coming up in a few days. So we're going and having lunch with them today. And I'm going to make some what's it called? Blue cheese, bacon, deviled eggs. So, all right. We'll use, actually, getting to the end of February. I want to make sure that I use up my February ink. So I'll go ahead and use the Ferris wheel press pen because it's writing fairly nicely. Monday, the 20th. And I'm just gonna, you'll see me flip a little bit back and forth. 10 o'clock. Wednesday. Three o'clock is run camp. My husband's gonna drop him off and I'm gonna do the 4:30 pickup. My husband's getting together with an old friend of his. I'm very excited that my son is wanting to do this run camp. It'll be a nice way for him to get active. And no plans so far for next weekend. And then next week I am attending the safety care training for 3 days, which will be interesting. I'm nervous because I've got a couple of moving pieces going on at work. So yeah, it'll be fine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna do some work on my, I always spell that word wrong. Sense. I think that, well, that doesn't look smart. Okay, so I want to work on my admin license. I want to pick my March inks. Clean fountain pens. Clean house. Articles. Oh, that's a big one this week. And I'm going to add in research. I'm going to do my blood work this week. And Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Oops, that one doesn't belong there. Okay. So that is my easy peasy weekly setup for this week. I don't have a ton going on, thank goodness. Let me just put this back together. Love this so much. It's so pretty. All right. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. If you're on February vacation as well, drop a comment. I'd love to know what you're doing. I will thoroughly enjoy my staycation, and hopefully go back into work rested, rejuvenated, ready to tackle this next half of the school year. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.